Okay, so today it looks like we're moving right along with the uploading. So fucking around with my 5G tower actually did help. I didn't think that it would, but it did. Moving at a normal pace. Yesterday, that bitch said 3 hours at one point. The fastest I could get it to upload was 2 hours. You have no fucking idea how relieved I am. Oh my god. Bitch, I just napped for 2.5 hours. And I woke up to Epps bringing me a crunch wrap. I'm so... I think I have like PMS. Probably because I'm supposed to start my period like any time now. I'm a fucking sneeze away from it. All that sleeping, that 2.5 hours of sleep, I still have a headache. At least I have crunch wrap. Oh good, my scale's supposed to be here tomorrow. Pamper is probably not the right word for what I'm trying to do for myself right now. First of all, I gotta take some fucking ibuprofen or Tylenol. Whatever is in my purse is what I'm gonna take. Headache relief. It's red. I'm gonna assume that means it's generic Tylenol. Anyways, I feel like I haven't been drinking enough water or anything. Like, oh my god. Make sure that it will look at the, okay. These are 500 milligrams. Have you guys ever accidentally taken a bunch of 500 milligram Tylenol or ibuprofen thinking that they were 200 milligram and then realized, oh my god, you're murdering your fucking liver. Your liver that's already diseased and struggling. Anyways, I've been struggling with like staying hydrated ever since I got sick with what was probably COVID. And I feel like it's really not helping me in terms of like really bad headaches. So I'm just going to take some fucking Tylenol. Since my belly's full of crunch wrap and I've had a 2.5 hour nap, I'm going to sit down and do my nails. And I think I'm going to dye my eyebrows because I've had the fucking dye to do it for like a month. And then I'm going to take a shower and I'm going to touch up my red, even though it looks really good. Like, it doesn't look, it looks really good for how long it's been since I touched it up, and the fact that I abused the hell out of it with like generic Walmart brand shampoo. Like, there are people that pay out the fucking ass for color safe shampoo, and we're just out here doing whatever. We're just out here doing. Oh my god, I hate taking medicine. I hate taking medicine. I have to sit down and mentally prepare myself to take my medicine every day. I hate taking medicine. You know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of several years ago when I would go out clubbing a lot. And before I would go out clubbing, it was always nighttime, right? And I would take my medicines always before bed because they always made me a little nauseous and tired if I didn't. So I would be like pre-gaming in my dining room. I had this big dining room in my old house with a big dining room table and a mirror. And I would just have my whole fucking dining room table tore up with makeup. And I would just sit there buzzed, already marathon taking my psychiatric medicine. That's what it makes me think of every time I take something. It doesn't matter if it's Tylenol, ibuprofen, a fucking Benadryl. That's what I think of. It's kind of triggering, to be honest. My step one in my balling on a budget, pampering myself, kind of not really grooming, doing basic grooming things, night. Oh my god, it's Friday. It's Friday. We're doing kind of something on Friday. Epps is not going to be home for like another hour and 45 minutes, and then immediately he has to go to bed because he has to be at work. He has to wake up for work at 7:30. Or I'd be like, stay up and do a face mask with me, and he would. All right, first step in our balling on a budget, before we do our Dollar Tree hair dye on our eyebrows, is we're going to put these nails on that I got at Dollar General, that I always get at Dollar General. Not always, but it's the only place that I can find them is either Dollar General or Family Dollar. And they're like $3 or $4, but the reason that they're like $3 or $4 is because they don't come with a file or glue. You're just buying the straight the fuck up, like, the nails. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of went into a little bit of a panic because I couldn't find a fucking file. And if you don't buff your nail beds, don't file them, you'll do damage to your nail beds. You'll hurt yourself, you'll make them sore. You can do damage and get an infection and everything like that. But I couldn't find one, and I was like, maybe I should just say fuck it and keep glue handy, because when you buff them, they stay on longer. They stay on longer if you give them a little bit of a buff. And I was thinking, well, fuck. If I can't find one, I guess I'm just going to be gluing this shit back on every 5 seconds. I knew what I was doing when I picked out the ones that already have color on them, because I'm telling you right now, before I remembered that I did, I was literally stressing the fuck out about the fact that I was going to have to paint my nails, because my dad is getting married on Sunday, and I'm like, if I just leave these nails blank, then those nails are gonna live forever in whatever pictures are taken. Like, never mind the fact that they're gonna be seen in a fucking YouTube video. They'll be in my dad's wedding picture. I just opened TikTok, and the first thing that pops up on my For You page is Gypsy Rose. I don't know who that person is underneath of there that showed up as a suggested follow, so I don't want to flash their face and their username right there. But the first thing that pops up is Gypsy Rose. And it's her. She's posting like pictures and she's posting like pictures and videos of her, like, since she's been home. She got released, what was it, yesterday? So everybody knows that it's her, but it's so weird to me and funny in a way, because everybody was like, you know what, if she gets out and she doesn't take to social media, like she just wants to fucking not for a while or at all, everybody's just gonna have to deal with that. Everybody's just gonna have to, like, get over it, because she's been through enough. She's been through enough. She got out yesterday. She's already on TikTok. She's posting pictures, like slideshow pictures and stuff. And she posted a TikTok, like a word thing, saying that she was going to learn how to do videos. Her husband's helping her learn how to make TikTok so that she can make TikTok videos. What a time to be alive. Oh my God, guys, it's so gray out. It's fantastic. Oh my God, I love how like 5 seconds ago I was fucking freezing or burning up, and now I'm fucking freezing. So I didn't get my eyebrows done. To be fair, I couldn't find the dye. I completely forgot that I had put it away, because I had had it for so long that like the box was smashed. And I was like, you got to do something with this, because if you don't, something's going to fall out of here and you're going to go to use it and everything's not going to be in there. Guess what? It's still a fucking possibility. I was up really late last night. I couldn't fall asleep. Guys, I know this is probably really irresponsible of me to say. Sorry, I have this little fucking pimple right there. Last night I put a star patch on it, but like part of the star patch like went up my nose. And it kept like unattaching, because it can't fucking stay attached inside of my nose, and like covering my nostril opening, and like partially suffocating me, kind of like, what would you call it, like cutting off my air. And I'd be like so I just gave up and took it off. I kept thinking, oh my God, now is the end. Epps is smothering me. Maybe he's done with my shit. No, it was my little it was my little star patch covering my nostril. Anyways, I'm thinking about not taking my birth control anymore. And I know what you're thinking, Shay, you feel so much better with it. Yes, mentally, but my BED and overeating and stuff like that has been so bad since I've been on it. Like, so, like, they all warn me, oh, you could gain weight. Like, on average, people gain like 10, 15 pounds. The problem is, I have liver disease, okay? And I can't do that. I can't do that. It puts stress on my liver that's already fucking struggling, and I continue to beat its ass with, you know, high-fat foods and like Tylenol and ibuprofen and shit like that. At the very least, I can, you know, not gain all of my weight back. I'm just trying to gauge, like, I feel so much mentally better, like, not like I'm losing my mind 3 weeks out of the month. But I cannot, guys, I don't have the self-control to tell myself no. I don't. Last night I ate pancakes and a giant salad at like 3 o'clock in the morning. After I sat on Walmart.com and Afterpaid a bunch of skincare shit. Yeah, did you know that this stuff that I use all the time, that I'm always bitching, is so expensive? Okay, first of all, I bought this at CVS. So it was like way more expensive than it would have been if I got it at Walmart. But also they have a Walmart version of this. And it's like $12. Excuse me? I was up late last night. Walmart pickup ordering me a bunch of skincare shit and shampoo for Epps and detangling spray for Mr. D. And overeating. Semi-binging on fucking protein pancakes and icing and a giant ass salad. Like, I don't have the willpower to tell myself no. I am mentally fucking weak. And I can't do it. And I'm like, oh my God, is this what they were talking about? How many fucking months have I been on birth control? I'm like, is this what they were talking about when they meant, like, you're gonna gain weight? Like, good luck. I can't deal with it. Like, I feel like I'm out of control sometimes. Like, worse than I was before. And that's a problem. I just fucking spilled like a half a box of cotton swabs all over the place. And the whole time that I'm picking them up, I'm like disassociating and trying to figure out who I remind myself of. I finally figured it out. I remind myself of the fucking secretary from Monsters, Inc. You know, the Wazowski lady? The paperwork lady? You know what I'm talking about? Her. I'm putting Vaseline on my skin so that I can dye my brows. I'm not even sure if this shit is worth it at this point. Because just like the other day, I shaved off the tails. I'm not even sure if this shit is worth it. But we're going to do it anyway because why the fuck not? I don't know. Like, I don't know why I woke up and was like, you know what sounds like a really good idea? You know what sounds like the best idea? Putting hair dye on your forehead the day before your dad's wedding. And I don't mean that I woke up this morning and thought that. I mean, I woke up from my nap yesterday and thought that. And I didn't do it. And then this morning I woke up and I chugged a coffee and fucking shoveled in a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. I mean, fucking shoveled it in. Think like a pelican. And the idea, the thought was still there. So here we are. Why did you let me sit down without scissors? I can't get these off. They're so like it's a little hair thing, and I can't get them off. This is the universe. This is the universe saying, what the fuck are you doing, stupid? I don't know why I have meat scissors right here, but I'm thankful that I do. The scissors in this house are never used for what they're supposed to be for. Fabric scissors? Oh, use them on everything. Whatever other kind of scissors, meat scissors, whatever, use them on whatever, because who gives a shit? Life is meaningless and time is made up or whatever. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I just want to know why I'm like mixing this shit up. And I was like, oh my God, this smells so good. Let me huff it. I just stuck my whole fucking face in this bowl and was like... I can smell my brain cells popping. Yeah. I'm scared, and I know that this shit is for beards, so that's why the damn thingy-majigger is, like, excessively large. But it's excessively large. I'm scared. This is my forehead. I'm just gonna slap that shit on there. There's not really a whole lot for it to cling on to, because I shaved off the tails of my eyebrows. I want to say on, like, Christmas Eve. Please don't dye my skin too badly. That's going to force me to have much thicker brows than I want to. Also, I'm hoping in, like, the time that it took me to, like, eat my breakfast, that my shit didn't, like, melt to other parts of my face. My Vaseline. The Vaseline. That's what I meant to say. The Vaseline. Please don't fuck me over. I'm on my last straw. I have PMS. And I'm not supposed to take an actual birth control pill, like non-placebo, for like a week. So listen, the hormones are in control. And that's not good. That's not good. I think you're supposed to let this shit sit for like 5 minutes. And I think that the box is like, you can go ahead and let it sit for longer. It's not going to stay longer, and it's not going to be darker. Like, do whatever you want. I think last time I did this, I dyed them twice. I may actually do that again. Oh my God, I lost track of time. I lost track of time. I got to looking at my fucking phone and I lost track of time. It is such a good thing that I put Vaseline on my skin because this bitch is traveling. Look at her. Oh my God, I'm scared. Okay, well, let's see how badly I dyed my skin. Oh, I didn't. Did that do anything? Yeah, it did. I think I might do it again. Oh my God. I got to fucking around on my phone and lost track of time. I didn't set a timer. I'm like, bitch, just use common sense. Use common sense. Like, I'm watching back the shit that I filmed last night. I know how long that was. I can see how long that was. I kind of did dye my skin a little bit. And that wasn't even the one that I was worried about. Oh my God. Fucking hooker. You fucking hooker. I was watching, like, kind of timing it, but then again, like, I was, like, fucking around on my other phone. And I look up, and the shit was melting. Oh, it didn't travel. There's just, like, little hairs underneath of there that I didn't notice. I think I'm going to do it again and see what happens. I'm always like, it didn't do anything. And then I forget that everybody thinks that I have blonde eyebrows. I don't. They're just very, very, very sparse. And when you put dye on them, it makes it look like you have, like, a lot more than you do, even if they're sparse. I was watching this one person on TikTok. I can't think of their name. They're on my For You page all the time. I might even follow them. They have super sparse brows, too. And they're all the time getting complimented on them. And they're like, listen, I don't fucking have any eyebrows. My eyebrows are blonde. I just dye the shit out of them. So it looks like I have way better eyebrows than I do. And I'm like, why can't that be me? Guys, why did you let me shave the tails off? I just, out of curiosity, want to know what they would have looked like. I just want to know what they would look like. Is it because I bitched that the tails of my eyebrows continuously made me draw a shape that I didn't want? So I shaved them off so that I could have the freedom to do my eyebrows however the fuck I want? Is that why you let me do it? Is that why I did it? Yeah. That shit really worked. It did last time, too. Why the fuck do I wipe it off and I'm like, that didn't do anything? I'm going to do it again. I don't know why. It's probably because I have an excessive amount of dye left. I just put my Vaseline on. That's a very crucial step. If you go out and decide to do this, if you go to the dollar store, Dollar Tree, and you buy you a little $1.25 box of hair dye or beard dye because you saw me do it, I am now verbally emphasizing the usage of a skin protectant because this shit does warm up to your skin and it will move and you need to be careful, okay? But last night, guys, listen, last night I exfoliated the piss out of my face for the first time in a long time. I've been using this like Neutrogena exfoliating face wash, and God, it sucks. God, it sucks. It is not good enough for somebody like me. No, I need my St. Ives. And you know what's really funny? The amount of people that have said to me, oh my God, I can't believe you use that. You know that it tears your skin? Do you know that it tears your skin? Do you know that's been debunked? And not only that, like, don't bitch at me for using St. Ives scrub if you're going to put on, like, a fucking pore strip that literally rips your skin off. Or a face mask that literally rips your fucking skin off. Like, obviously, you shouldn't, like, hardcore exfoliate every day. But, bitch, I'm going to, like, put some elbow grease in it at least once a week. Because it erases, like, 5 years from my face. Like, every time that I exfoliate my face, my fine lines and my forehead wrinkles are, like, I'm always going to have a forehead wrinkle. I have had forehead wrinkles my whole fucking life. When I was a little girl, my aunt would be like, oh my God, one day you're going to need Botox and that. But it helps with my fine lines. It helps with everything. Like, it erases years and years and years off of my face. And I will always put some fucking elbow grease behind it at least once a week. And I looked it up, like, how often should I exfoliate? And it said if you have oily skin, 1 to 4 times a week. And if you have dry skin, 2 to 3 times a week or less. And I'm oily. I'm greasy. Yeah, I'm gonna at least, I'm gonna gently exfoliate twice a week, but I'm gonna put some fucking elbow grease behind it like once a week, no matter what you say. Because I watch those fine lines build up around my eyes where them cells are just building up, building up, building up. I'm not, no. I love Vaseline. I saw this TikTok the other day. I don't know if there's any truth behind it. No, it wasn't a TikTok. It was a YouTube short, though I'm sure it is a TikTok somewhere. Not sure if there's any truth behind it, but it was like Marilyn Monroe used Vaseline as a makeup primer. You know what? I love it. I love Vaseline. Not that much. Not that much. Guys, it's not even 10 a.m. and I think I'm going to end this vlog. I have a lot of shit to do today. I need to take some stuff to the thrift store. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to take it to Goodwill because my mom, when we were like going through my sister's old stuff, she gave me a bunch of like romance books. And I was going to take them to the one thrift store that like their profit goes to like the Eagle Scouts, but they won't put it out. It's ran by like, what are they called? Mennonites? Is that what it is? It's like Amish light, you know what I mean? Like they're like Amish people, but they don't reject technology and shit like that. They don't put that kind of stuff out. So I'm going to take it to Goodwill because I need to get them out of my house. My screensaver keeps turning on. And I want to go to Cato and I need to find a gym bag. I need to find a gym bag. I need to do my Walmart pickup order. I need to go through and make sure that I have something to wear to my dad's wedding tomorrow. Not only that, we have a children's hospital visit this week for Mr. D. And that always throws a wrench in it. And he's got multiple visits in one day. He's not just seeing his endocrinologist. We're also going to be seeing like his nutritionist and stuff. So it's going to be a really, really long day of appointments. So I'm probably going to be a day ahead for a minute, but not for very long because that should never last. I usually end up, if I am a day ahead or a day and a half ahead, I'd never last. It never lasts because I'll have these moments where I'm like, oh, it's okay if I lay in bed and do absolutely nothing. It's okay if I lay in bed and do absolutely nothing. I'm ahead on filming. So So I will see you guys tomorrow, and tomorrow will most likely be like a get ready with me for my dad's wedding, where I just beat the shit out of my face and put on the wig that I'm hoping comes in the mail tomorrow. God, I hope my new wig comes in the mail tomorrow. I ordered a new wig with the gift card that Pat gave me, and it's really, really pretty, and it's supposed to be here tomorrow, but it hasn't shipped yet. So I'm hoping that it is. At first I was like, oh, it's fine if it's not, you know, like blah, blah, blah. And now I find out that I have a wedding to go to. And I'm like, oh, shit. I hope that it is. I'm actually kind of sad because I ordered the case for my MacBook like Christmas night. I want to say it was like Christmas night. And it's supposed to be here tomorrow and it still hasn't shipped. And that kind of makes me a little bit sad, but it is what it is. What the fuck can you do other than be at the mercy of the people that are shipping the things out? Anyways, this is getting entirely too long, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Get Ready With Me for my dad's, in like absolutely last minute, what the fuck are we doing? Wedding? Bye.